Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Miners' offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Miners will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Sam Houston's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Watson. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets it to him on the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. QB got it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pressure coming. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Tosses it incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Odom. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Miners. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. New Mexico State is going to enjoy the trip back to Las Cruces after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Aggie Memorial Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that's certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Got it in the middle, it's Black. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. To throw, it's Watson. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bearcats! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback size, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Snags it over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle. It's Odom. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
He leaves it with his back. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little angry. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bruce. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bearcats come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick pass on the fly motion. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Grab near the marker. It's Odom. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And some room to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and
he's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Dropping back, it's Watson. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a draw. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, UTEP 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And they fail to hook up on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're setting up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Floats it out in space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in, it's Moore. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The short hands, it's Moore. Open space at the 25. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Miners will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. And he lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
First and goal, Sam Houston.
He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UTEP 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ferguson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his big tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Gain of 16. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Bearcats are in the hurry up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards.
Turning it on! Quick step and go. Stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and you want to talk about flipping the field. He just did it like that. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it behind the line. It's more. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Watson. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense is feasting. You can tell. They know they got the lead, and they know they have to pass. So they're pinning their ears back. They're bringing pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You got to protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ball game.
And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Got room to work. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Bruce. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
The Bearcats are on the move.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Watson. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Here's a heat. He's got it. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the stomping has commenced. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Second down.
The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Miners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Snags a quick pass on the left. At the 45 on its way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for room, it's Moore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense in a split backfield. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second down.
Here's the handoff. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he makes the extra point. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They get to him as he throws. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to pick up yardage. Wide open on the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Nelson. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it. It's Moore. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Watson. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bearcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.